Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Full Album Friday. I am Scotty. I am joined, as always, by Greg.
What is up?
Corey's over there.
Yeah, I'm here.
And that was Mastodon with Toe to Toes, baby.
Toe to toe. Yeah. In your face.
Quality shit. We got good shit for you tonight. Shit we just found. Well, the one guy we knew about. The other band we just found.
Yeah. The one is a guy, not a man.
No,
a guy.
No, fuck Marcos. Mark, he's using pronouns he shouldn't be using.
Yeah, so
Trying to be all woke.
me and Marco.
But it's okay, though, because I fixed it for him. Because he's kind of right. He's like, yeah, he's got what, DJ Clever?
Yeah.
Clevenger? Mike Clevenger, the pitcher for the Cleveland Indians? Is that who is doing it, Corey?
No.
What the
might be.
fuck?
Never know.
Yeah,
Never know.
I don't know, man, but that guy looked just like crackheaded Ritz. It was so hard to pick a fucking album to play today for the rap album.
Yeah.
Because Eminem dropped his new shit, but then you play a little bit of that for me, and I was like, no.
Yeah, we got like 10 seconds of a song.
Yeah, like, no. And then
I told him.
Tech Nine just dropped a fucking EP today.
Nice. Well,
But it was 4 songs.
he's actually doing something where he's dropping like.
A bunch of EPs that fit together.
Yeah.
That's what I said, because it was like, I forget the name of it, but it was part 2. But it was like 4, 5, 6 songs, something like that. And I was like, oh man, that's not enough.
Yeah.
And then Chris Calico dropped an EP today. Was it full album or was it an EP?
I think it was EP.
I think it was an EP.
Yeah, just like a mixtape type whatever.
Yeah, which
like
yeah.
8 songs.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
mind. Look at it.
Look, it's full album Friday. I only do EPs for special shit. Alright?
And we got to play like 4 of them.
No, because that one time I played that In Flames EP, but it was 4 covers.
Yeah.
Which was that's special. That's 4 covers. You know?
Yeah.
But then what the fuck else? Hollywood Undead dropped a new single today, which I listened to like half of it and was like, oh yeah, I don't like you guys. And then Twisted dropped a new single today.
Oh, shit.
That wasn't bad.
I didn't hear that one.
It's F Feelings. It looks
I
like,
imagine what that stands for.
no, it's the letter F space Feelings. I don't know. It was a pretty good song. And then fucking what else dropped today?
I told Corey, I said, watch. I said, Scotty's going to come over here and play the new Eminem album.
Fuck no. I was mad, dude. I saw Redman drop something today. I was like, he came up, it was like 3 joints.
Something the other day too.
Uh,
Music video and shit.
He dropped that was the single for, what was it called, Greg? Slap
Slap the shit out you.
Slap the shit out you, which was track 2 off of his 3-song EP that he dropped today. And I'm like, God damn it, somebody release a whole fucking album.
Yeah. Half the reason why I did that, though, is because he had people talking shit, I guess, that he was old, retired, and yada yada. So he...
Which he still got it. He looked good as fuck, too.
He just did a song with, what was that song where they fell off the roof and shit? Corey?
Oh, that was
Talking to your microphone, Dingleberry.
I can't remember. It's some white dude from Canton?
yeah,
Or
Kyle.
Cut Calhoun.
No, this is a new white
He's
boy.
from Cincinnati. Kyle Scrubby, I think.
Yeah. But he did a song with Redman, and it was actually pretty good.
That's good. Redman was on it.
Yeah. And then it had that one actor, dude just always yelling at people and shit, red curly hair. Fuck, I can't remember his name. Damn it.
Let's
Do
see.
or Die is the song.
What?
It was the video of the day when I posted it on my show.
Yeah.
The one song. You liked it and everything. I don't know if you watched it.
I didn't watch it.
No.
No, I was just scrolling and saw it, and I was like, it's us. Like,
But, fuck, I can't remember the actor's name now. But
red curly hair yelling at everybody.
not Carrot Top either.
Red curly hair.
Yeah.
What's
he
he for-
almost
what-
had, like, the Mike Owens haircut.
What's he in? Why do you suck so bad at remembering pop culture?
Damn it.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
Guess what? I'm on
He's
the
been
show.
in a bunch of
Show him
shit.
what he looking
Just
at.
show me.
Like
Just
that.
show me. Who the fuck is it? Oh,
Yeah, look, he's looking at him. He can't remember his name.
I know who the fuck he. Yeah, I know who the fuck he is though.
Yeah. So do I, but I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
He's in that video too, and
He's fucking dope.
yeah.
Uh,
He was like, how they saying, what white rapper has a grill? He goes, where the hell's Paul Wall when you need him?
Paul Wall when you need
Where
him.
the fuck Paul Wall? He had a bunch of funny videos that just came out where there was that weird looking cat, and he'd be like, "Mom,
Yeah.
there's this weird looking cat.
Yeah.
He's fucking looking at me." Yeah, there was a lot of good music that just came out
Oh, yeah. Just today.
just today.
See, we're slacking.
You guys are slacking. I'm listening to shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
But then we got Hunt the Dinosaur,
Yeah.
which that's basically just rap metal where they talk about weed.
Yeah.
So it's like right up our fucking food chain.
Yeah, basically.
Did Corey hear Hunt the Dinosaur yet? Yeah, I was sending you that shit that
Yeah.
time.
He heard all that shit. He had to listen to it all.
The name of the album is Dankosaurus, Corey.
Yeah, Dankosaurus.
Yeah, I heard you say it. I ain't never.
No, you ain't never heard it, trust me.
No.
We did.
Man, Corey just completely disregards the be off your fucking phone during the show rule, doesn't he?
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Right, like he got better things to be doing than talking to us and paying full attention and putting his mouth on the microphone. Like you gotta put your lips right up on it like this right here, like yeah.
Give it a kiss.
Going into shit, like my tongue at it.
Speaking of being up on shit, I seen a video today in Texas. They're looking for some dude that's a doorbell licker.
That's creepy.
And this dude they had video of like almost 3 hours long of this dude licking a doorbell. Like all over that bitch, dude. It's crazy. So,
What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah.
dude, there's
no, that's
people.
Wednesday.
There's cats out there, man, who hide in porta johns just to look at girls' buttholes expand while they poop.
Yeah. In the duty.
In the doo doo.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and they pull these cats out of there, and it's just like,
Yeah. Like,
how
can you even, like,
I wouldn't even pull them out. Like
I just piss on them and then call the cops.
yeah.
Be like, motherfucker, take it. Take it!
Mm-hmm. It's fucked up, man.
Dude, it's... Man, I had some shit to talk about, and then it's just fucking gone now.
That's alright. We got
Hold on, I'll get back to it. Give me a sec.
we got more than enough shit we can always talk about.
Well, yeah, you got me there. So I come back, I drive back from Akron a lot now,
Mhm.
and that sign where it's like so many days without a major crash,
Yeah.
it's so disheartening
Yes.
when you drive past that motherfucker and it goes from like 32 to
The 0.
1. And you're like, oh,
Yep. Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yep.
It's scary.
Fucked up.
It's on 15 right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Right meow.
The one day it was up to like 80, and then someone got in a wreck. It was all over the news.
It was like, oh, you sons of bitches.
Fucking up the digital sign.
making everybody hurt.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like I always say, the sheer amount of motherfuckers I see on their phones,
Yeah.
it makes me want to throw my beer at them.
Assholes.
Man,
What you gonna do?
it's fucking snutty.
Yeah. Like squirrel shit is right.
Oh
Just
my-
he always says.
Like squirrel, no, worse than squirrel shit, man.
Yeah.
Worse than squirrel shit. Worse than it.
Fucking nutty. Alright, so we're gonna get into this first album. And
Right.
Our,
Yeah.
our other special, and when I say special, I mean he's really special guest.
Yeah.
Shows up and yeah.
So we'll be back in about 40 minutes because this album runs quick.
Yep. So we'll see you then.
Yep.
We'll be right back. Son, where'd you find this?
back. That was Hunt the Dinosaur with Dankosaurus. We are joined by Mr. Marco
Fucking right.
over there.
Marco.
Hell yeah. That was the first time I actually heard them. They're not very bad. Where'd you, like, are they an old band? Is that
No,
new?
they're relatively new. They've been around for 7-8 years or so.
Yeah, roughly.
Something like that.
We'll put him at the 5-year mark or better.
Right?
Where'd, you just happened to come across
Just
them
came
or
across
something?
it on the YouTubes.
On the YouTube.
I ran down the rabbit hole of the music. That whole album is about doing drugs and fucking.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey.
Like, there was one line in the one song where he said, "Sit on my dick, bitch, and bounce." But it was all metally, so you wouldn't know that.
Yeah. Couldn't tell.
It sounds like my type of folks.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to read a little bit of their bio while I was driving here, which is not recommended for anybody.
Don't read and drive.
Don't be on your phone.
Yeah. But I guess the guy named the band from his name, Hunter or whatever. The main lead singer, whatever the fuck you want to call him, his name is Hunter.
Something like that, yeah.
And then, yeah, he was just like, you know, pretty much what you said. It's just, you know, they get high and
They get high and make
fuck.
music.
Yeah. Which pretty much that's the way to be, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which that guy can fucking scream and rap at the same time, and you don't really hear that all that often.
No, not at all.
Especially good, sounding good.
right.
You
Yep.
know? So now, what do you have? You got Yellow Wolf up next. I hear everybody talking about them lately. I haven't really.
It's a dude, motherfucker! One guy!
Just one guy.
One guy.
One guy.
I know my daughter went to see them.
Him.
Her.
Him.
Him.
One guy. Him.
Oh, okay.
Yellow
Well,
Wolf. Sort of like Eminem, sort of like Cher, sort of like Prince. Yellow Wolf.
He doesn't have anybody in the background, like
He
no
got a DJ,
band
that's
or-
it.
Oh no shit!
That's
like
it. He's
it's
just
like
a rapper.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
that. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, yeah, I totally had that all fuckered up.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
The
No,
best
not
part
a
is, I
band.
know if we played some Yellow Wolf, he would know a couple songs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
Because we
probably,
played them all
'cause
the time.
I hear, like, I guess I'm more paying attention now because I'm hearing more and more about them. Like, you know, my
He was
daughter.
on Eminem's record label for fucking ever, and the album that we're playing tonight is his new one that came out Halloween last year, and it's his first album to come out independent since 2005.
No shit.
His
Well,
second album was independent. It was called Creekwater, and that was 2005, and now this is his first one off of Shady Records.
See, I really have to admit, like, when I stopped listening to Eminem, I stopped listening to anything that was associated with Eminem.
Eminem wasn't on anything. He was just on Eminem's record label,
Well, I mean, yeah.
and
I mean,
Eminem was like a mentor.
I totally, you know, I didn't even know Eminem had his own record
Well,
label.
that's like
I
when,
ain't no bullshit.
when Eminem and MGK were beefing. MGK was on a Yellow Wolf song off of Trunk Music 3, the album before this one, and MGK even said, "Don't take me off Yellow's fucking song," because he was beefing with Eminem, and Eminem was his record label. And then I just watched a video today where they interviewed Yellow Wolf, and Yellow Wolf was talking about when that shit dropped, you know, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta call him." So he called Eminem, and he's like, "Hey man, I got this song with this cat," and Eminem was like, "Oh no, this is between me and him. You're good. Use the song." You
That's
know,
pretty
like,
cool because there's a lot of rappers out there. You know,
There would be bitches
kinda-
about it.
Yeah,
yeah, and M was just like, no, I got it. You're good. Use the song. It's already in the fucking can. You're good.
fuck yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know Eminem had his own label, dude. No lie.
Oh yeah. I don't know how long he's had it, but he's had it for a minute.
That actually, I mean, because every time, like now when you hear Yellow, you know, everybody's talking about Yellow Wolf.
Yeah.
But to me, you know, every time I used to hear Yellow, it was like Eazy-E and Dre and them, you know, Yellow Boy.
No.
Yeah, and I found out real quick that they weren't the same people.
No.
They're not even the same.
No.
Close.
No,
Not none.
no. This is a white dude from Alabama.
No shit.
Yep. Hey, actually, his hometown is probably a half hour up the road from where my family lives.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we're from Blumpsville. He's from Gadsden.
that's really cool.
It's like northeast. I had to look it up.
Y'all might have fucking played in the dirt when you were little or some shit.
No, because I didn't grow up down there.
Like, yeah, my cousin's
He might be
sister's uncle.
Ken. I don't know. That'd be
Yeah.
fucked up, wouldn't it?
I missed the whole conversation.
Yellow Wolf grew up a half an hour from where my family's from in Alabama.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Fucked up. I
Scotty
can't
we
believe
talked
you're
about
in
that.
Yellow Wolf. They're talking about, oh, let me ride your dick for a minute. How you doing, man? Let me come
Fuck
on
yeah,
board.
Scotty could be a ginger wolf.
Yeah.
Ginger Wolf.
That should be your name, man.
Ginger Wolf.
Yeah.
Ginger Yote.
Full album Friday with the ginger wolf.
Ginger Yote. I'm Coyote. Because I'm tiny and nobody likes me.
Yeah. I make a lot of
I
noise.
started going to the fucking gym again.
Alrighty. You know what I found out? And
You
I found
ugly?
out the hard way. Apparently, I still have a gym membership from like 5 years ago that I'm still paying on.
Yeah. From what? Planet Fitness?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I had the black fucking whatever,
Yeah,
VIP
$20 a
shit.
month.
And I thought it when I switched over my debit card,
Yeah.
like with all the, because I had to get a new one because mine broke. They gave me a whole new number and everything. So I figured my phone, I had to redo my phone, I had to redo my Netflix, I had to redo the Hulus and
You
all
figured
that
you'd
other
have to-
shit. Planet Fitness, nope. I got a statement, a week ago. And it said, monthly Planet Fitness, $21. Look, well, shit, now I got to get my lazy ass back to the gym.
Me and mom have been going Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
That's what's up.
I've been bitching about my groin being all fucking hurt because we did leg day on Wednesday, and I did the one where you squeeze them together and then you go them apart.
The pussy popper.
Yeah, but I did that one. I did each of those machines, 4 sets of 15 on 130 pounds. And now usually I can squat, and when I stretch, I can put my knees damn near at 180 degrees away from each other.
I used
I'm
to be
sitting
able
at
to
a
do
good
that.
I'm sitting at a good 90. Now this hurts.
Dude, man, I used to do, because, I was a big Van Damme fan when I was a kid.
Oh,
so
no.
I aspired to fucking be able to do that split.
Yeah.
And I was able to do it once upon a time. Man, I was stoned maybe a couple of weeks ago and decided, I wonder if I could still do this shit.
Right.
Oh, my God. It felt like I tore my colon in half.
Walking with a limp.
Oh, my. I mean, the body said, yeah, we can still do it. But everything inside the body said, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's like Futurama. Death by snoo snoo.
Yeah.
Please, the spirit is willing. The body is soft and spongy. The body is chafed and spongy.
Fucking right.
Right. That was funny because I guess I was on the machine and Mama and her friend was behind me on some kind of running thing, and I was doing the rowing machine because I love the rowing machine, and I was just getting it, listening to some heavy shit, just not even paying attention. And I ended up doing 1,000 meters in 5 minutes. But man looked over at her friend and was like, "This motherfucker's gonna look better than me."
Yeah, like that sometimes. If I go back to the gym, I gotta have BG put out a regimen again. When him and I used to work out, it was called, I don't know where the fuck he pulled it up from, but it got it out of one of the muscle mags, whoever the fuck. But it was called a Psycho regimen,
Well,
and every day was something different. But the results that you got from that was back when I was modeling.
Yeah.
The results that you got from that shit was quick. I mean, it was excruciating. It was a good 3 hours of workout.
oh yeah, no,
But-
I ain't doing no 3 hours, man.
But man, I'm telling you, that was the best shape I was ever in, dude. I think my max bench was almost 3 something, and at the time, I was only 150 pounds.
Yeah.
So I think it was 350 maybe. I was able to get it up 5 times for my little ass. Shit, that's more.
How much cocaine were you on?
None at all. That was creatine and weed.
It was the crack.
Nope. Creatine, weed, and I used to mix the creatine
With cocaine.
some kind of juice, which you wasn't supposed to do because the sugar amount. But that sugar rush and the weed, dude,
Well, that's
used to
what
put me in a zone.
Well, that's what pre-workout is now. It's just straight up fucking caffeine and sugar. But it's a ridiculous amount. So you take this pre-workout shit, you're lifting fridges.
See, the caffeine thing, and to this day, I'm still not a big fan of caffeine.
The way they do it, it's ridiculous.
See, I'm going to just go back to what I know work. Because I know a lot of the shit that...
I'm just trying to eat healthy and work muscles, which that's how I used to do it when I was young. So, it was back in high school, when I graduated high school, I was like 3 inches taller and 180 pounds. Then I was like 15% body fat. I was ridiculous. I was a brick shit house.
Until I slimmed down for the modeling shit, I think my heaviest weight was 2.25. But
I could not picture him at 225.
oh yeah, I was,
like
I
a
was
thorn.
like thorn size.
You fat fuck.
I was pretty much thorn size, you know. But I was a beast, dude. But then like,
I was a beast with a tummy. I
hell
couldn't
yeah.
see my own pecker.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah.
Only when it was
I
hard.
used to sling some dick shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was a pretty big kid, and then you know I slimmed down, and it was without any kind of drugs or any of that.
To drastically change the subject real quick.
Okay.
So I hear that you think islands float.
Now I told about our conversation.
That was great. Like we're waiting for Puerto Rico to snap off and see if it floats off into the Bermuda
That's not how
Triangle.
that works.
Yeah, we know.
No,
But it
no,
was
no,
silly.
no. We know.
It was a silly conversation.
We know. You're still on the fence.
though. No, I'm pretty sure you guys are right on that one.
I'm
I'll take
positive.
the L on that one.
I would
You know?
hope so.
But yeah, I would think by now, though, especially with all the earthquakes and hurricanes, that shit would have snapped off by
It
now.
ain't going.
I don't think so either.
No,
but
that's
you would
not.
think
That,
so.
That's not how land masses work.
But according to
Now,
if you want to
now,
call
now,
it
now,
conspiracy
now,
shits
see,
or whatever,
when
but
you say snapped off, I know you're talking about the landmass beneath the island
right.
snapping
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
That's not how that will work. If that were to happen, tectonic plates would shift and either slam into each other, and it would then it would just force it taller and make more landmass, or they would shift apart and it would split open,
And
and
it
then
would
shit
sink.
would slide
Yeah.
down in. And we'd have a new trench, and Atlantis, we could be like, hey, look, it's Atlanta. And
well, according to like this documentary I watched on the Discovery Channel, High Brazil and what other one is something in Ireland or off of Ireland. Well, High Brazil was by Ireland. There's another island that was actually supposedly there that just disappeared, and then scientists said that they kind of just fell off into the ocean
yeah,
and shit.
erosion. Waves crash up on the
Snapped
side
off
of shit.
and fucking fell in. I mean, you're getting all technical and right about it. I'm being
Yeah, I
silly.
know,
I'm
because you're being
silly.
dumb.
Yeah, I'm being silly about it. It's not my day.
Gotta come on my shit and piss me off about facts.
Fucking right.
That's how we do shit around here.
Next week, Mark, next week. But I won't be here, so I'm
Oh, you fucker. Did you by chance catch the ass end of the show last night?
No. I was in bed at 9:30 last night.
Greg,
I was gonna get up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym because I might have had to go plow snow today. But then my alarm went off and I went, and I heard a car go by and I heard its tires on the pavement and I went, ain't enough
feeling.
snow for me to go plow.
That's a
I'm
great
going back to
feeling.
sleep.
Did Greg tell you he had a dolphin dick on his shoulder?
What?
Oh no, I did not.
What?
The conversation went, because I did all politics up until about the last 45 minutes, and when
Shocking.
we went downstairs, we started talking about some animals and dumb shit. Anyways, Corey brought up somebody fucking a dolphin in the blowhole, and I'm like, this is a conversation for Scotty. So I've seen a lot of fucked up porn. I have seen a lot of twisted porn, but I have never seen dolphin porn. So of course I pulled it up. I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found the closest thing. But
With dolphins attempting to hunt people.
Yeah, no, that's
no,
how
we were
it
looking for
started.
people trying to fuck a dolphin in the
He
blowhole.
said dolphins would come up and try to fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
Someone probably was out there trying to fuck them dolphins. That's what, how it came up.
And then I was curious on what a dolphin dick would look like, and it looks like a gigantic dog's dick, but at the end of it, it has a tentacle.
Yep.
Like it's like
Yeah.
that. So I'm like at all looking at this picture. So I gotta show Greg. So before I show Greg, I walked over to his mic and I stuck my phone on his shoulder, and I'm like, just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, Greg has a dolphin dick on his shoulder. And kind of went on from there. And then we figured out how like the dolphin would rape a dude because that tentacle would probably ease it in, like kind of
No, we'll just find the orifice and go.
pound it. Oh, dude, there was almost a dolphin gangbang on YouPorn or PornTube, whatever the hell. Because they said dolphin porn on it, so I clicked on that
that's
shit.
what he was upset about. He couldn't find a video.
Right.
He could find all kind of literature, but no video.
There was a chick, and I guess she was like, I don't know if she was like maybe a scientist or something like that. She was sitting on the edge of some kind of plank. And it wasn't like a SeaWorld thing or nothing. But this dolphin jumped up and started humping her.
Yeah.
And you see this guy, he's kind of just letting it go for a minute. But then like 6 or 7 other ones like got in the line. It looked like they were getting ready to gangbang her, dude. And the dude snatched her up and fucking grabbed her out of the way. First of all, bitch, you're letting this big motherfucker... I mean, this thing is going to town on her. If she didn't have... I'm sure it probably could have went through the fucking bikini.
Back in the 60s or 70s?
I have a feeling he's going to say something like I said. But go ahead. I'll let you know if you do.
Okay. No, this was legit. It actually happened. They did an experiment back in the 60s or 70s where they were trying to see how intelligent dolphins were and if they could teach them to communicate with human speech and human emotion and everything else. So they flooded out half of this house. So, right below a titty, and put a dolphin in it and had him live with a woman. And it got to the point where all the dolphin wanted was the woman to jack him off. So
we were talking about that last night.
So the experiment devolved into this woman jacking the dolphin off just so she could go about her daily experiments with the dolphin because he wouldn't leave her alone until she jacked him off. And then they were like, okay, they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars just for this dolphin to get jacked off. We're kind of done here. But that was a legit experiment.
That ain't what I just said. But, yeah, not even close. Sorry. I just said I thought there was something about like they went after women that were on their period and shit.
No, they do. They go after everything. Dolphins are just horny rapists, man. Not even kidding. Dolphins will rape the shit out you. They worse than Marco.
Damn.
Nope.
What's that? What's that? You're across the room. We're in the middle of a fucking show and you gotta be over there. Sit your punk ass down. You don't need shit. You don't need shit. Drinking out the can like a man.
It's a bottle of liquor.
It's okay. We'll wait for you to finish being a sissy.
Greg will find it for me, fucker.
We'll wait for him to quit being a sissy too. Over there doing bitch work.
But I mean, like I was telling these, or there was, it wasn't incredible.
And back to the initial thing. If you were to fuck a dolphin in the blowhole, it would be the same as shoving your dick down a chick's throat and just holding it there.
So we like choke it out.
Yes, that's how they breathe, dickhead.
I know that.
That's not what the thing said though. But you make a lot of sense for it to be when it was alive, because when we were reading, like people were fucking dead dolphins in the blowhole. Now there was an article with one guy who was at a SeaWorld who tried to fuck a live dolphin in the blowhole. He got kicked out. And then they said at the same SeaWorld, like a few years before that, a teenager went in and he tried to get a blowjob from a moray eel and it bit its fucking left nut off.
Yeah, do you
Dumbass.
know? Yeah, no, that's what carp are for. Do you know why it's a
We're
bad
going
idea
noodling.
to try and fuck a dolphin? Because they have
they're
teeth.
human.
Yeah, basically that, and they're basically human. Yeah, they're us if we lived in the ocean.
I would think so.
No, they are.
Well,
Look
there's
up
one more.
look up dolphin hunting patterns.
There's a
Have you-
particular whale that's smarter than a dolphin.
Yeah,
They're trying to say that actually those whales give off the same signal that supposedly is coming from outer space.
it's all just frequencies, cat.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's just megahertz. So things get repeated sometimes.
But to go back to your communication thing, like you were saying, you do know the military uses eels for like kind of covert type missions. They put like needles, air needles on their heads, and they're trained to do whatever. I'm not exactly sure how. I'm sure, well, because they're intelligent as fuck. But
Eels?
once they find their target, Not eels, dolphins.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said eels.
Yeah.
Needles.
No, you said
Eels,
you
yeah.
said eels.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, the military uses eels.
Yeah, that's what
Like
we
I'm
heard.
like, no, they fucking don't. But
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
let
like-
you go.
Yeah, I was
Well,
waiting to
They
see
put
where
the
it
air
was going.
needles on their head, and then they go find themselves an island, and they get up underneath that bitch, and they blow up the air, and then it tips the motherfucker
floats
over,
it
and they go
over.
in it, and they just sink.
All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
If
go
they're
ahead.
putting air under the island, it'll float.
Go ahead.
Anyways, I guess, and they're trained to attack. So I mean, if there's like,
They
say we
haven't
have
done
intel,
that since World War II.
No, there was more recently.
Yes, they haven't done that since World War II.
It was more recently.
Then it wasn't us.
Yeah,
No.
I read. What the fuck? were
Marco,
they
I
doing?
can write all kind of shit that don't make it true. How many times we gotta go over that?
So then, why would what you're saying be right?
Because they're not gonna waste money on training dolphins to go find and now they might be training dolphins to go find like mines, but they're not training them to go to targets and do things.
That this was more as far as like say, you know how they show all like the Navy SEALs or whatever. There's like a handful of people pop out the water and come at a certain area. It's like to deter shit like that. And I'm sure it's not used all the fucking time, but
It's not used at all.
I believe so.
I believe it's not.
What
I
happened?
believe you're full of shit.
Well, I will take
Because
it.
what? Because it doesn't matter how much you train that animal. It's gonna go off and do what the fuck it wants to do.
Certain ones. I don't believe all of them will.
They all will. They'll stay in that area, but unless you have a way to bring them in, and even then, why are we going? Why would the federal government waste money on training dolphins to deter people to coming out of the water when they can just go spend more money to blow shit up?
Why would the federal government pay a woman to jack a dolphin off for any period of time in a house?
Because it was the
City.
60s and
I
everybody
wanna
was on
know-
LSD.
I want to know what made your mind possessed to say why the government wouldn't want to waste more money on something stupid. I don't give a shit what the stupid thing is.
Because
It
it involves animals.
Uh-huh.
And if you use animals, you're inviting the hippies to come bother you.
Okay.
Why would they do that when they can just go blow shit up?
Even though I think
They could
Scott
blow
is
the
wrong,
hippies
that
up
is one of
too.
the most feasible answers, I believe. PETA. PETA right there. PETA's a bitch.
PETA, the vegans.
Oh, yeah. They boil their faces off with their beaks still on.
And they're delicious.
alive. Fucking
All right,
right.
Yellow Wolf.
Sounds
Yellow Wolf.
We gonna
Blue
listen
Wolf,
to them.
Rainbow
We gonna
Wolf.
listen to them.
Yeah, we're gonna listen.
Fucking
to
A.
Yeah, that's fun.
There you go, Yellow Wolf, Ghetto Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Hit him.
If I come to where you're at, this is it. There's no stopping me. You will not get in my way. No one will get in my way. I just took off running and I ran up to him and wrapped his hair around my wrist 3 times and just started wailing on him. He was like, "Oh no, Miss Sheila, don't do this, Miss Sheila. I respect you, Miss Sheila. You fucking cunt. God's watching you." All in the same breath, he would say that to me. And he wiggled away from me at one point, and Shine had her 9 on her. I didn't have my weapon on me, thank God. And I said, "Shoot him, Shine, shoot him. Shoot him in the leg. Don't let him get away." And he was like, "Don't shoot me, Miss Shine. Please don't shoot me, Miss Shine." I just wrapped his hair around my wrist and just drug him through the parking lot, just kicking the shit out of him and just like beating him as hard as I could. He called the police, Sheila. He called the police. They're coming. And I was like, I didn't give a shit. I'll smile from ear to ear in my mugshot. I didn't call for boots on the ground. I didn't call for any of that bullshit. I can handle this shit myself. Just, I didn't even need a weapon. But, yeah, I mean, I'd like to have another go at it. You know?
Ghetto Cowboy. unnatural. I'm more unnatural. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born. Okay, that cigarette is burning, inhaling secondhand smoke. The paper walls of the trailer dilapidated and broke. The sticky suits in my closet, back to the same old shit. Enemies are flipping that way, or your boy is hitting the lick. My chain done fell off the sprocket, rims all crooked and wobbly, but I can't quit what they watching, so I gotta keep rolling and rocking. Drive it like I stole it, then drop it off. Then I'm hold it and chop it. Gotta get my cut like a pocket knife with a bucket up top it. Yeah, bitch to the rim. No more fishing for brim. I'm about to take the great white, go make soup with his fins. I ain't got time, bitch, I'm tied up. Like no loose ends to the fake motherfuckers around me. I need no new friends, that's unnatural. Yeah, I'm unnatural. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born killer. Unnatural born. and I'ma make a call. Get your backs ready and maybe we can talk, y'all. When we get down, motherfuckers in East Nashville done got beat up. Yeah, talking shit on the roof, he got cracked, left him on his back with his fucking feet up. We just bad motherfuckers. Bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some bad motherfuckers better listen to the song. Tryna be good, but they wanna do me wrong. So give me that look in the tone. Ghetto cowboy, stay ready all night long, let 'em out. I hear them talking, gawking, when they see me walking to my 1979. 1979. I see you stalking, hawking, with your coffin over my 1979. 1979. You mad, I can tell it, cause you jealous over my 1979. 1979. I pop that trunk and nail it, send it, sell it from my 1979. If I get drunk, I'ma leave, come and pick up tomorrow. Don't get behind the wheel if I'm picking up a bottle. Never roll the dice, but yeah, I get the lotto. Slung to the dirt, but living by the motto. Catfish, Billy, tripping at the Yama Code. Rebel, I'm a rebel like David Allen Cole. Chicken in a red pan, picking I know. Granted, does your dog bite? No child, no. Legends in the fall. Never go back to being broke, not at all. Gotta go black up on the studio wall. I had to go back to get it from a pawpaw. Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, a recipe for disaster, put the beat up. Me and that shit was like pastors to Jesus. The haystack, I'm that needle. We just bad motherfuckers. Bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some bad motherfuckers better listen to the song. Tryna be good, but they wanna do me wrong. So give me that look in the tone. Ghetto cowboy, stay ready all night long, let 'em out. I hear them talking, gawking, when they see me walking to my 1979. 1979. I see you stalking, hawking, with your coffin over my 1979. 1979. You mad, I can tell it, cause you jealous over my 1979. 1979. I pop that trunk and nail it, send it, sell it from my 1979. 1979. I hear them talking, gawking, when they see me walking to my 1979. 1979. I see you stalking, hawking, with your coffin over my 1979. 1979. You mad, I can tell it, cause you jealous over my 1979. 1979. I pop that trunk and nail it, send it, sell it from my. Catfish Billy's on. Premium gas, so fucking heated with cash. I sprayed the ceiling with Louis, gave the ceiling a bath. Oh, you catching feelings, homie? Ease it on back. Catch smoke from a young gun, you're gonna have to breathe in a mask. Frat boy, are you in need of an ass whooping? Cause the way you look, it makes me helium laugh. Even a grad student trying to be prudent will get tossed even as trash. Top of the morning to you. Oh, I'm so different to you. Hope when you prayed this morning that you said hallelujah. Malcolm, you in the middle. Your algorithm is screwed up. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, I'm tattooed up. Here I am. Sitting in my chair. Minding my own business. This ain't even fair. What you say? I don't care. I don't want no problems. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I you say. I don't care. I don't want the problems. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. I'ma tear this bitch up. I'ma throw a fucking chair. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. I'ma tear this bitch up. I'ma throw a fucking chair. I'ma whoop this motherfucker's ass, I swear. Get up. Better tighten your lip up. I don't give a damn about none of your crew. I'm about to do what daddy used to do and whip ya. Got a belly full of liquor. And I don't give a damn about none of your crew. I'm about to do what daddy used to do. I'll get up. Better tighten your lip up. I don't give a damn about none of your crew. I'm about to do what daddy used to do and whip ya. Got a belly full of liquor. Since I left, ain't too much changed. Yeah, except for the pilot, first class virgin, wanna ride in purple violet. Well, stick beside your boy, I'll put a word in. Sneak you behind the curtain while I VIP park my bourbon. If the slums can't party, then fuck you. We'll take the parking lot in and throw a 30 rock in the bucket. My folks looking like Joe Dirt with that curb service, that LSD drip shit. Picture your knees hurting. Blue skies, black suede leather. Bumping Pink Floyd and Mayweather. Windows down in that gray Monte Carlo embedded rubber on concrete, leaving trails on the paved letters. On that powerful Walter Concave, I kick push through childhood, I've come of age. Ask me how I'm doing, this shit is gold, with it all. Catfish, with it all, and Billy Dunn did it all. Yeah, we went from counting the O's and the SpaghettiOs to counting zeros, all with a heavy load. The stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Yeah, we went from counting the O's and the SpaghettiOs to counting zeros, all with a heavy load. The stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Still ride. Stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Still ride. Stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Like a Clydesdale chariot beating these 808s up, barrier 51. Paganistic and alien, no Christian Dior adorns the native sun. Tripping Dixie since 81, sipping whiskey since Raekwon spit hit page 1. Nerd shit, that gamma ray gun, that any day come. Fuck a rap punk, sucker, I'm A-bomb. Tornado picked up my trailer, I'm in a new zone. How do you go from group home to Luke Combs? Cause I'm a matrix in itself, a true song. Plus I hit the oracle up, red or a blue phone. Yeah, and I made it with Lil Profit. I got a 9 from a wizard because I stick the pocket. Ask me how I'm doing, this shit is gold. Really though, catfish, really though, and Billy Dunn did it all. Yeah, we went from counting the O's and the SpaghettiOs to counting zeros, all with a heavy load. The stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Yeah, we went from counting the O's and the SpaghettiOs to counting zeros, all with a heavy load. The stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Still ride. Stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Still ride. Stakes are high, but the Chevy's low. We still ride. Man, look at this shit.
I know, right?
I wish a storm would just blow this motherfucker away.
Why you say that?
Serious, man. I hate this fucking town.
You know Bobby needs you at the job, right?
Man, fuck him.
Fuck Bobby? I thought you liked Bobby.
I'm getting the fuck out of here, man.
Okay.
Watch. Yeah, Tommy just got out of jail. 2 months he couldn't make bail. Here we sit, whiskey bit, freestyling over cricket chirps. He would spit, then I went, loaded gun, death we flirt. Leave it up to the Baptist church, me and him are scum of the earth. Feeling like 2 millionaires with $100 net worth. Topic of discussion is that they know nothing. They didn't find the other 20 pounds hid in the oven. What happened to me and you? We used to go to Sunday school. Now we work Monday to Friday, and sometimes Sunday too. $500 check, and that's no disrespect. But I'm a talent, goddammit. You watch, I'm telling you. We had it all mapped out. Hip hop till we crashed out. I drank till I couldn't walk straight on the front porch when we passed out. Nothing but trouble, dealing with troubles of our sorrow, and the clouds follow. We was just like lightning in a bottle, burning electric blue, just like gunshots in the hollow, echoing all night through. This is how we shared our problems, under the southern moon, just like lightning in a bottle, burning electric blue. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, I got 2 packs of Parliament lights and a dime bag of the Bama brick. I just lay in the dark of the night on the bed of my buddy's truck, who got it from his papa back when he died in a fire rescue. And I never asked what happened. We listened to Charlie Daniels, Too Short and Bob Seger, sing along to Night Move, sipping on gas station margaritas. Gotta get a good buzz out here, man. Nothing else to do but get high, put bullet holes in beer cans and talk about how we gonna get by. Some say that dreaming's useless, full of pride and selfishness. Escaping that mental prison's like climbing the electric fence. And that's a risk, but a risk I'll take to better with. Cause through hell I've been so successful, be just self-defense. I took another swallow, can't share my dream with everybody. And besides, to the factory I clock in tomorrow. Into my room I wobble, but the vision I follow. A storm brewing, we was just like lightning in a bottle, burning electric blue, just like gunshots in the hollow, echoing all night through. This is how we shared our problems, under the southern moon, just like lightning in a bottle, burning electric blue, just like lightning in a bottle, burning electric blue, just like gunshots in the hollow, echoing all night through. This is how we shared our problems, under the southern moon, just like lightning in a bottle, burning electric blue.
Sometimes I feel like a loaded gun. Sometimes I feel like I'm one in a chamber, ready to get shot up, just one in a chamber, ready like a loaded gun.
I got both wheels on the Harley, blazing the trail in the sun rays. Me and this lady, man, it's like church on a Sunday. I'm off on my rocker, but rock and roll is my papa. Raised me up on this gasoline, Billie Jean was my mama. Broken hearts turn to spoken art, my blood is like lava. Hard as a rock when I'm cold dead, I can flow this like water. Grew up with people that's leaving, grew up with hustling daughters, mothers and fathers alike. Like it or not when you saw us, live my life like a rebel. The devil's hot on my tracks, but I won't run from my demons. No, I embrace You was just a baby girl looking for a new job. I was a typhoon, a cartoon for you to watch. Took you by the belt, said, how can I help you? How can I assume you would tie me in 2 knots? How can I assume you would tie me in 2 knots? How can I assume you would tie me in 2 knots? All the shit that we went through wasn't worth holding on. You said so long, and I said so long. All the shit that we went through wasn't worth holding on. You said so long, and I said so. You must have been sick of my shit, and I never seen it. You must have saw the demon that slipped in and got between us. I thought I was invincible to you inside my zenith. I told you to leave, but you know I never really mean it. Yeah, good idea, well, fucking genius. Leave the one person behind whose love for you is the cleanest. Or to see whose trash is clinging to my bullshit, when in fact my grass was the greenest. But me in that bottle was a repeat song. I drug you down that road and the road was long, but I'm about as wrong as one man can be wrong. And all I wanna do now is just come back home, cause I love you. All the shit that we went through wasn't worth holding on. You said so long, and I said so long. All the shit that we went through wasn't worth holding on. You said so long, and I said so. 99 bottles of painkillers all gone. 99 reasons I gave you to leave me alone. 99 days in a slump, 3 months and no call. I got 99 problems and I'm the reason for them all. Still the son of a bitch you met. Still drinking myself to death. Still stuck trying to find my father. The search isn't helping yet. I send you a seldom text at night when I seldom rest. But you close the curtain on me. Now I'm just a silhouette. I fought like an animal, but an animal's not a pet. Yeah, it's all fun and games until water's running red. I don't know why I had to hurt myself just to feel regret, but I need you. Just tell me that your love isn't finished yet. Dang. All the shit that we went through wasn't worth holding on. And you said so long, and I said so long. All the shit that we went through wasn't worth holding on. And you said so long, and I said so. it's always been you and me. Long money, no short change. You still hating, poor thing. Middle fingers up, tell you one more thing. Yeah, you can't hear me, let me tone it down. I'm slum by nature from a small town. We told guns by nature, no showing out. Yeah, to get everything I wanted in this lifetime, I had to put my beliefs on the front line. In every song that I sing, it's always been you and me. Tell my baby it'll be another late night. I left work 8 hours after midnight. No breaks, no sleep, and it's always been you and me. Like a raven over the grave, I get lost over the page. I'm in tune with my spirit, doing shrooms, trick for days. 18 with the blacks, in the projects with the raps. White boy with the blacks, from the sticks I cross the tracks. Rock and roll, Rolling Stone, daddy left his pistol home. Loaded up, shooting bottles off the porch to his homes. I was troubled, I was hurt, and it bubbled to the surface. Took it out on writing songs, put that seed up under the dirt. God gave me water, 2 sons and 1 daughter. I prayed and prayed harder, work hard and play harder. I visualize, put thumbtacks over outlines, and when they said I was out my mind, I put more goals in the pipeline. This is my time to get everything I wanted in this lifetime. I had to put my beliefs on the front line. In every song that I sing, it's always been you and me. Tell my baby it'll be another late night. I left work 8 hours after midnight. No breaks, no sleep, and it's always been you and me. You know it's always been you and me. You know it's always been you and me.
Man, as soon as you said break beats, I was all in. Like, shit, I got a whole breakbeat collection from back in the day because that's all we used to use before we had drum machines. So, shit, you know, I'm old school like that. And guitars, man, I'm a guitar fan. I got one on every wall in this fucking house. I got 8 of them. This American 3-6 you produced for me is still one of my favorite solos, man. And I want you to do some more of those for me, at least one more. So, man, the shit that we on right now, that's game changer, man. With these break beats and these guitars like this shit sound like real music. Nobody in hip-hop sound like this right now, man. So you own to something with this one. I'm just hyped and happy to be doing something different, man. Let's get it.
Mr. Bob Dabalina, come pick up my Masio and take it to the cleaners. Somewhere in the front next to the Chevy where you seen us getting mobile hydrated intravenous, boy. Cause I got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Take me to the mall, I'm losing my mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Buy the whole bar, hope you don't mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright, and I just stuffed 50 racks in a can of empty Pringles. Put quarter sacks in a plastic bag of a pink flamingo. The new Pirelli's back on the Chevy, still dope man when he's coming. Cause I got a plug in cleats, yeah, that's how much that he loves running. Chuck me in a bucket seat, you can hear the muffler grunting. Glass pipes underneath the dune buggy, dummy. Cause I got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Take me to the mall, I'm losing my mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Buy the whole bar, I hope you don't mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich.
Alright, from the projects and the pirates to me riding in the finest. I'm a country rich nigga, I finesse before I find it. I get calls from the finest, even though I might decline it. Got your bitches in my iCloud, not declining. Stuck in my country shit, Chevy of the road, I'm undecided. My house ain't got no neighbors, let me find out it's an island. Bitch, it ain't no way around it, pass the weed like an assignment. Drink a 12 pack in a minute, I make butt like one assignment. I'm a black hillbilly, I put 6s on the Billy. Climb on top of that motherfucker and I down a bottle of Henny. Please excuse my country grammar, got me feeling like I'm Nelly. It's a Tennessee thing, I can't motherfucking help it.
Got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Take me to the mall, I'm losing my mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Buy the whole bar, I hope you don't mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Take me to the mall, I'm losing my mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of time. Buy the whole bar, I hope you don't mind. I'm country rich, I'm country rich. Alright.
Salute me when you see me, bitch. I'm the cooker ball, shy life up in this bitch. Now you gotta break me off a party like a rock star. You see me, ho, anywhere I put in work. Best believe it, ho. See, I am not a rapper, vato. I'm something else. So I'ma turn it up a notch, cause I don't need these niggas' help. Fuck y'all, not you. I mean all of y'all. I'm ESPN with this rapping shit. Check my stats on how I ball. My elevator going up. I'm never slowing up, cause they gon' need a little more than lean. Cause I'm never giving up. I'm focused like I'm on some Adderall. I got no rearview or no brakes. And I'm running out of patience.
I don't know where I'm going. I just know where I've been. I've been, yeah. I just keep on rolling. Wherever the wind is blowing, blowing, yeah.
Look at all this blood on my hands. Look at all these hands on my plate. Niggas that say that they real, they be the first ones to hate. Look at all this shit in my life. Did a lot of dirt
Diamonds underneath my rings, my teeth bling. Permanent pirate, slum to the dirt. Crown me king, imperial poet. Lace my bud with LSD. Picture me floating at 16. Play with the Ouija board to the devil. Lost his focus. Mental wars built me up. Veteran soldier, pistol toting. Sharp as a sickle, dripping broken. Wish you would. I ain't hoping. Like a creek to an ocean. Eventually connects. I found my way into that wave and rode it with respect. Now some of these country boys are rapping, but have no intellect. No introspective on the genre. Just out there for that check. But fuck the world, I'm no lie detector. And if your conscience does not affect you, then slide your pride aside, find investors to monetize the lies you perfected. That's a slippery slope to no end. But hey, that's the way it goes then. After the show, they close in. When you're burning the wicked both ends. I don't know where I'm going. I just know where I've been. Yeah, I just keep on rolling. Wherever the wind is blowing, blowing, yeah. Ghetto cowboy.
And we're back. That was Yellow Wolf with Ghetto Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Don't say you liked it because we didn't listen to a damn bit of that album.
No, not
I
at all.
actually knew a bunch of songs off of it.
Right?
Heard
Well, he's
everybody
been
else.
releasing singles off of it for fucking
Yeah.
grip.
I'm actually gonna go home and well, actually on my ride, wherever the fuck I go from here, I'm gonna put on some of that Dinosaur
Hunt the Dinosaur.
and some Yellow Wolf.
If you're gonna listen to Yellow Wolf, listen to the album before this, Trunk Music 3.
Say that again.
Trunk Music 3.
Trunk Music 3.
Correct.
I'll bang
TM3.
it. Alrighty.
Like the first track off of that is actually called TM3, and it's like one of the best songs on the album.
Fucking damn, I'm always open to new music.
I'm always finding it, so
I come across every once in a long while, but mine's usually accidental.
oh fuck.
So,
Yeah, definitely check him out though, because he's had a lot. I think his older shit's better than his newer shit, but
It's like anybody else. It's hit and miss. Some
Yeah.
old songs are just fucking terrible, and some new songs are just fucking terrible. But then there's a few from each generation where it's like, oh, this is sweet.
yeah, like Box Chevy, like the first 3 of them was good.
My box Chevy. That's
See,
my
I'm not
girlfriend.
gonna lie.
She's always ready.
and like
always
I give up
ready
quick
to
though.
run
That's a
box
good thing, though.
Chevy.
I haven't
It's my
heard
baby.
any.
I'm getting back
I can't
in
even
my
say
box.
they're rap songs. The only thing you call them are urban these days. But I haven't, at least in the past 3 years, heard a song that I could actually just bang to. Like, remember back when we were younger? I mean, there was just artists everywhere, and there was.
Nowadays, the songs you can
Yeah.
bang to, you don't even fuck with the artist because they're trash.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Let's think.
Yeah.
Hold on, Greg. We gotta think of a Yellow Wolf banger we can play for Marco real quick.
Fuck Trump. I can name a lot
No,
of them.
because that's one of the best ones, but that's not.
But that's older.
That's not a banger. That's not a
no,
banger.
it really ain't, but it's...
see, like even with
Actually, I'm
ICP
a-
back in the day, I used to
The
be
one
able to
with
roll
Lil
a
Jon,
blunt
that ain't even bang.
and just drive on the freeway, listen to "Baby, I Heard You Like the Freak,"
Daddy's Lambo.
or Chicken
Daddy's
Honey.
Lambo, yeah. Put on Daddy's
I was
Lambo.
gonna say the one with Lil Jon.
Or
but
Box Chevy.
Hard White ain't
I was gonna
really
put
a
on
banger.
Marijuana.
Marijuana, yeah.
That'll do too,
That's
yeah.
a good video too. I was gonna play that, the one with...
But Marijuana, Box Chevy Part 3, I think it is, where he puts up the garage door and it's in there. And,
What, the
he's like-
truck?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where-
off the third one.
Yeah, where
That- that's
I
where,
think it's Box Chevy 2 or 3, where
Sherlock Holmes and all that shit on it.
no, where he's talking about he just gave the guy the shoebox full of money for the car.
Oh yeah, that was the old. That
He's
was the
like,
old
my
Capri.
Box
That was
Chevy.
off like the second
That's
one.
my baby.
Yeah, that's the second CD.
Here.
So is that what we're listening to?
No,
Yeah,
Miss
not
Marijuana.
Just like right when Eminem signed them. Straight up at top here.
Like, is this his style? Like, is
Yeah.
all the time? It's kind of D12.
No.
You'll see.
Yeah, I'll just go into Box Chevy now.
You just play Box Chevy. Did you get the right Box Chevy?
I got this one.
It's got to be the right one, Greg.
I don't
There's
think
like
it's
18 Box Chevys. You got to pick the right one. That original one that we heard, that we loved for that whole summer.
So he got
Because we were
18
right.
Chevys?
No, because we found this fucking song, right? And this was back when you had the
Cutlass.
Cutlass.
Yeah.
So we're rolling around
Oh
in a
my
box
God,
Chevy,
Eddie.
knocking the doors off that thing to this fucking song.
Yeah,
This is him. There you go, Mike. Gotta turn up a little more than that. That'll do.
Kind of digging the guitar in the background. It kind of got an old school feel to it.
A lot of music now got that type of shit. Like just the video when he's in a skateboard and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. My box Chevy. my girlfriend. She's always ready to run by Chevy. That's my baby. I'm getting back in my box Chevy. That's my girlfriend.
So why is he calling it a box Chevy? Because he paid with a box full of money?
No,
body.
because it's
Yeah, it's the type of car.
yeah, it's actually a Chevy Caprice.
Yeah.
Mid 80s Chevy Caprice.
But he got like 5 box Chevys in his place.
Yeah. It's the
I've
old,
never heard him
the
call
old
it
square
box
bodies.
Chevys.
No?
Nope, I've never heard him called box
Yeah.
Chevys.
That's what I always called
I
them.
heard the
That's
big,
like-
I heard the big body styles. I heard like deuce and a quarter, shit like
A
that.
deuce and a quarter is a
Um,
big ass military truck.
Yeah.
No, a deuce and a quarter. Where we came up was one of the Oldsmobile 225s.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like the old lady cars, but
Yeah. No, because an actual deuce and a quarter is a military truck.
well,
They have deuce and a quarter, deuce and a half, and you could run over a fucking tree with those things.
maybe that's why they called these cars that, because these were huge, like
Yeah.
old lady cars.
And they had they did the deuce and a quarters because they were 225s. A deuce and a quarter.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
no shit,
but then,
man, you
um,
can pick up on that.
Put on Trunk Music 3, TM3 is the song.
I like
So
the beats in it.
that's the old school of Yellow Wolf. This is the new school.
I feel like I could vibe to that
Yeah.
song.
This is the newer shit.
They got that fucking with some people that can actually make some badass beats.
Yeah.
Which is all the same fucking people that Eminem and all them are running with.
Smoking your mama, and you can't sleep in the phone.
That's the way the beat drop.
Yeah.
Believe in the sun, bitch, best believe in the one. I got that funk in the back with the fox bodies. Keep it political, fuck the world, and I'm not sorry.
See, that's what we're talking about, the Illuminati shit there, but...
The beat reminds me of old school. Like when we were all learning how to hook up systems and shit.
Yeah.
Which is probably why we
That's-
still like it so much.
That's why.
Probably, that's
That's
probably
why-
why it's appealing to me.
That's why it's called TM3.
Trunk music.
Yeah, Trunk Music
He
3.
he uses beats that knock trunk lids off.
Yeah.
Like I hear this, and you know what I envision? Like the motherfuckers in Camel who used to think they were the shit. They used to bang up the road with their bang, the fucking
Trunk lid, just
Yeah.
no seal on it.
no
Yeah.
seal, the fucking the license plate rattling, everything sounded like
like my Lumina.
Yeah. Basically.
No, remember the system he had in the Cavalier?
Yeah.
Well, when the Cavalier got wrecked, he put it in my shitty Lumina. And I used to beat that car to death with that system.
Yeah, it had one of them luggage racks on the back and shit, so it fucking rattled every nut and bolt out. Yeah, it was fucking.
Dude, it was ridiculous. Inside the car, though, sounded amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking. Well, it was that system that was in that car, man. That motherfucker sounded good. I don't care what
And
anybody
going on
says.
the road, I sounded like shit.
Yeah.
In the car,
Everything's
it was
falling apart.
dope.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking. Like I said, the luggage rack, the whole fucking floor, the trunk. I mean, everything, dude. It just fucking
Just rattled,
vibrated.
yeah, to everything. Once a week, I'd have to get in the trunk and straighten the box out because it would just dance around in there.
Yeah. Well, you got to figure in my Cavalier, dude. You could watch the whole fucking trunk lid float every time the fucking bass. went
Every
in.
fucking time we went anywhere, Marco, our drinks were flat.
Yeah. It's not.
Like you
that in the
wouldn't
fucking,
even.
you couldn't hold a 40 in the fucking Cavalier.
No, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
talking
I'm
about the
talking
Cavalier.
You had to pound them fucking. I remember drinking double deuces in Greg's fucking Cavalier like they were fucking little 6 ounce. Because you had to.
Yep, they're gonna
You
be
fucking
flat as
hold your
shit.
beer in your hand and hit your blunt, and your beer was fucking nasty. Or
Dude,
you had a big thing of
I
foam
remember-
on top.
I remember having full 2 liters in that car, getting where we were going, and not having opened it. Get there and open it, and it was flat. They were just nothing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that car was crazy. I miss that car.
We all miss that car.
Yeah.
I almost died in that car. And not even driving. It was just sitting in your driveway, and I almost died.
Yeah.
The 2 cars
when we
I
spray
missed the
painted
most,
that
man.
floor.
What's that?
The 2 cars I missed the most were, remember that old 77 Buick LeSabre I had, the black one?
Yeah.
With the back seat that was like a sofa?
Mm-hmm.
That one, and I missed my motherfucking, my Explorer. Remember the big fucking hunter green Explorer? Like, it was the box body style. Like, that's what you would call a box fucking
box
whatever.
Shit, the car I actually miss is the 83 Coupe de Ville that I had. The white one with the 13x7s on it.
Oh, shit.
The red top with the red leather interior and shit. Yeah, that was a badass car.
My Explorer had fucking huge ass tires on it. Like, not only were they big for being big tires,
Yeah, they were
but
like
I had
this
put them on
wide.
deep dish rims. Like, they should have been on maybe like 15s or like low profiles. Nope, I put these big fucking tires on so they were sticking out the side, and then I had this huge ram bar in the front.
Out of all the shit cars I've had, because I have not had a nice car until now, I miss my Silverado.
Yeah.
That thing with the 305.
350.
Was it 350?
Yep.
That thing was shit. We had that base cannon behind the seat. Emily would sit in the fucking front. Dude, Emily still goes, when are you gonna get a big truck like that again, Daddy? Because I had the bench seat, and she still sat in the car seat with the big bar that came down over the front of her, and I had a base cannon behind the fucking bench. So she would just sit in the middle. I'd have my arm on it, and she'd just wrap her little arm around me, and she'd just be sitting up there looking around, looking down at other people's cars. She loved that fucking truck.
Yep.
And the transmission exploded on me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It happens sometimes.
I was on my way back from Pittsburgh, and I'm like, why can't I go over 50 miles an hour? I look at my rearview mirror, and there's smoke just pouring out the back. I'm like, what the fuck? So I pull over, and I get out, and I look, and I'm just dumping transmission fluid all over the exhaust. And I went, well, gotta get home. Jump back in it.
Was it a line or like the train?
Yeah, the line started leaking.
Yeah.
Blew all the fluid out of the tranny, and by the time we made it home, it was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fiend.
It was done. And that was after the brakes had gone out on me again.
Oh, dude, I had a brake incident.
No, dude. No. I was working at the tower company down there on Mahoning Avenue, Meander, and I had gone to McDonald's on Mahoning across from the plaza there, and I got food, and I'm heading back. So I'm coming down that hill in front of the old AMS by the funeral home, and I'm coming up to the light between Walmart and the plaza. I'm doing like 40. Fucking pedal goes to the floor. There's 18 cars sitting at that red light all the way across. Well, we're going down the side street. Because I was in the right lane. So I was like, okay. So, I mean, dude, I'm not shitting, Mark. I fucking cut that wheel as hard as I could. I could have reached out the window like this and touched the ground. That truck squatted so hard. My running board scraped the ground. Right? And I just curbed it all the way down the street. Skirt, all the way down to about 2 or 3 car lengths from the stop sign.
See, like the incident
And I called my boss. I ain't making it back.
The incident that I had to go through, it wasn't in a truck. It was in a 95 Kia Sophia.
Well,
I was taking Maria to fucking Akron for a modeling
you could have
job.
just opened the door and put your foot out and stopped that motherfucker.
Dude, you want to talk about shitting on yourself? We were on the freeway.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know where the fuck I was going to begin with. I'm just... That was the days of MapQuest.
Yeah.
So
you had to
Maria's
flip through papers and shit. So fuck being on your phone. Look for a whole bunch of papers.
Maria's like maybe
fuck
11,
you. I was the
12
best navigator
years
you
old.
ever had.
She's maybe 11, 12 years old. There was a bunch of construction on the road. I went to hit my brakes to kind of slow down because it was like a crossover and then to go back to the side. And I hear this weird thumping. What the hell? And then after that, like it clang, 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 clang. So I pulled over to the side, like, and barely. One of the bolts flew out of my caliper. So I'm like, what the shit? Well, I'm on the side of the freeway. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There was no cell phones then. I had a pager. How the fuck was that going to do anything? So
I'm gonna throw this in somebody's windshield.
I had a couple.
Stop the car, bitch!
I had a couple of wrenches on there. I figured I'd tighten down the one caliper bolt at least to try to get me to the exit.
Yeah.
Got to some fucking exit. By that time, the other caliper bolt was damn near ruined. I'm at a McDonald's in the middle of nowhere with my daughter. Got a deadline to be at. The fucking cop sees me. Dude, like, yeah. A cop, I'm trying to get help. Fucking cop just drives right past me.
Right.
So, I do not endorse this or recommend this to anybody, but you got to do what you got to do. There was a real shitty, maybe, backyard mechanics type car lot deal there. Dude, I ransacked every fucking car in that lot until I found 2 bolts that fucking fit my caliper. I got my daughter to her audition on time. Best believe that shit. But that was a fucking
Sketch
scary
City.
moment. Oh,
How about
my
fucking
God.
that same truck? Fucking when the brake, because the brakes went out before the transmission went out. So I was no, it was about the same time. So I was just dumping tranny fluid in it when the brakes went out. And I was at my father-in-law's over there on Berkey, corner Berkey and Forest Hill, that big wraparound driveway. And I was trying to move the truck so I could get it in the garage to jack it up and fix the fucking brakes. So I just popped it in reverse, and it starts rolling backwards. And I was like, okay, I popped it in drive, and click, 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 fuck! Throw it in park, click, 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 click. I'm rolling down the hill now, just pumping the brakes. Nothing. I go flying across the street like, oh my God, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker's house because it's just curb, neighbor's driveway, neighbor's house.
Yeah.
And I found me a tree. Skirt, bang! Hit that motherfucking tree. Here comes APD rolling on by. Watch the whole thing. And I'm just sitting there like, hey.
Don't you love that?
He just shakes his head at me and keeps on driving. I put it in drive, crept up in there, and then when the transmission finally went, it wouldn't shift out of first, and I was like, all right, scrapyard.
Yeah.
See, I think the scariest moment I ever had in a vehicle, that it didn't have to do with the brakes. Like, I had brakes, they just weren't doing their job because,
It kind of had to do with the brakes.
Well, no, it had to do with the tires. It was stopping the car, but, brakes are supposed to stop the car. The car wasn't stopping because I was on ice. Anyways, the whole deal was, the scariest moment was from being at the top of Center Street Hill.
Oh, yeah.
And, back then, my first van, don't need tires. We used to roll until the tires were slicks.
Like my truck.
I found out that motherfucking day when I started picking up speed after hitting the fucking brakes, flying down. Dude, there's
It
traffic
wouldn't matter
coming
if you
both
had
ways.
tread or not.
No, you're absolutely right. But best believe after that incident, I went and bought 4 brand new. Like, I didn't go to the junkyard. I didn't go, find the side of the road tires like I used to do with the Buick. I went and bought 4 brand fucking new tires. Dude, talk about shitting on yourself.
Oh, I know.
There was cars coming. It was like a movie. Cars were coming each sideways. I'm trying to keep control of this out-of-control vehicle, and I'm kind of sideways, but fucking picking up speed going forward. I got the traffic, and I got a bridge right there. Oh, my God. I ended up slowing down and stopping a little bit past where Kassan's drive-thru was. That is a long way from where I started hitting my brakes.
Hell yeah.
My favorite losing brake story is when me and Kathy first got together and I had that 79 Cutlass.
Oh, God.
I was
That
coming.
fucking car, man.
I was coming back from the shop over there on Wilson Avenue when we were in the one building. And it's like 3 in the morning. Been up all day smoking, ain't gonna lie. Had a couple drinks and shit. It wasn't really fucked up, but anyhow, the way I used to take back to Kathy's house was I would go across the bridge, make the left, and I would go down.
Yeah.
And I cut the bend and go up whatever the hell that road is, and then make a left. Well, they blocked off the street, and they didn't give us no warning, no motherfucking signs, no nothing. I cut the bend at like 3:30 in the morning. There's a brick wall going across the fucking road. I slam on the brake, fuck pedal goes to the floor. Oh, dude,
I remember.
That shit was
I remember
crazy.
when that car stalled at the
Meridian,
Meridian Mahoning intersection.
I remember-
Mid-turn,
I
that
remember
car
down by
fucking
46.
stalled. Huh?
I remember down by 46 too.
Yeah, how many times I had to jump out of that fucking car and push us through intersections.
Yeah, that fucking carb sucked on that car.
Yeah, it did. No, when it sucked on that car, it was fucking heavy, and you had my ass out there pushing it, and it was always snowy. It was shitty.
Dude, one of the first cars that I actually ever drove, it was, actually might have been the car I learned how to really drive stick in, was a small, we called it the Pumpkin, Chevette stick. It was bright fucking orange with this bad starter. So if you didn't know what the fuck you were doing, you were pushing it through the motherfucking intersection to pop the clutch. Yeah. I remember those days because when my brother got stoned, you know, he knew how to drive. I was still young and I was the big kid. So, you know,
Don't lean on it, Mark.
When he fucked it up, you know, and it stalled, guess whose fat ass had to get outside and push that motherfucker?
You.
But I love that fucking car. No lie.
Oh, fuck.
No, there's no yawning on the show, man.
Bitch, I've been up since 4.
I've been up since 5, so you got me.
Well, I woke up at 4
plus
and then I
had-
just kind of laid there till 5 and then I got up.
Then I had my little DMT nap, so.
Yeah, you had a nap. I woke up, drove to Akron, worked on this shitty fucking bathroom all day, drove home, went to the gym.
Yeah, okay, you got me.
No shit.
Yeah, man.
But see, you know what would take its toll on me more out of what you just said? The driving to Akron.
Oh, it's so fucking...
Like the gym thing and like the actual work, you know, that's never been a problem for me. But when I get to driving, man, I feel I don't know about you guys, but even a stroll to like Austin town, I'm like, oh my god,
I have
it's
to have a
just
snack half the time.
something.
If I'm by myself to where I can crank my radio and shit, I'm fine.
That's the thing. I don't know.
That's all we do is crank the music.
Yeah.
See, not me.
But the radio I got in this work car sucks, so I just wear my headphones.
Yeah, see, I listen to comedy or I listen to politics, so the radio don't really do it
I
for
gotta
me.
have music, man.
I'm the type of person that my life has been so fucked up that music just ruins it for me. Yeah.
If shit we don't care about.
So I'm always looking for different shit. You know?
Right.
You know, I don't know about the Yellow Wolf. I'm gonna give it a chance, but the dinosaur
You
people
gonna like it.
fucking.
You gonna-
I kind of like them. That's something different. It was
Stompy.
some, you know, it's nothing that I could associate with any kind of anything that's bouncing around in my head.
No, it's all it is just him just growling very fast about pussy and weed.
Yeah, see, I could deal with that. I could deal with that.
Who can't?
I have. I've growled very weirdly about pussy and weed. You know, shit.
He gonna jam that shit out when he leaves. He gonna pull up next week, fucking an Explorer bumping my box Chevy.
Dude, have you ever heard of the comedian Jim Norton?
Yes.
Have you listened to any of his shit?
Not recently.
Oh my god, dude. Off the fucking wall. Like, the last thing I heard, like, before I started doing the reading of the Dank Wolf thing on the way here, he was talking, I guess he's bisexual, and he was talking about the first time a chick fucked him with a strap on, and he didn't know it was coming. Like, you don't see the chick coming at you with a fucking strap
Like
on.
you bent over with your ass cheek spread.
He said he was laying, like, even worse, he was laying flat so you couldn't see her coming with this thing. But he's like, I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and I had beef stew earlier today. He said she stuck it in like maybe 1.5 inches, and he's like, nope, this is a bad idea. And then he's like, and what I wanted to do was just leave it in there and go home. But I guess she felt like she could control things, so she pulled out, and he exploded all over her and shit all over the chick.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of terrible.
Yeah.
That means that hole is an exit. That was your own body being like, hey, you could be by whatever the fuck. Don't put it in here. Don't put it in here.
Don't eat beef stew before you put it in here. Or shit first.
Yeah, one of the two.
They make these things called enemas.
Yeah,
He
see,
wasn't
that's too much
prepared.
prep
He
work.
wasn't
If you gotta
ready.
do all kind of prep work to have sex,
Then it's like a picture.
Do you shave your balls?
Yes.
That's called prep work,
Nah, I just don't like hairy boys down there.
but it's still prep work.
Even when you
Dude,
clean
I ain't
yourself
been
before you
laid
go,
in a
that's
minute.
still prep
That
work.
ain't prep work, and I still shaved my balls a couple days ago.
No, but you still prepared. That's prep work.
Yeah, because you don't want to check.
Yeah, I don't consider that prep work.
It doesn't mean it's not.
You just want to make them get a
I don't
bad
consider an oil change auto repair.
Well,
It
so,
is.
so that's like you're saying.
No, it's
in-
auto
in
maintenance, but
your
I get the
logic
point.
there. Me shaving would be prep work.
Yeah. You don't want to chafe her vag with your goatee. I'll spin it however the fuck I want, Mark.
I've eaten plenty
Parker
of
just
pussy
kind of
with
looked at him
goatee.
like,
Yeah, 'cause they
what?
like it. They like a little bit of rough.
Wait a minute,
Yeah,
what
so
are we,
then how would that be
what are we
prep
talking
work?
about?
And then how are you prepping for something that you don't know what's gonna come or if it's gonna come?
If you carry a gun around with you and you don't know that you're gonna get into an altercation all the time,
But you do just in case.
I don't, but I would love to.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm too forgetful.
It's better to be prepared and not need it than need it and not be prepared.
Yeah, I get that, but still, I don't feel that that's prep
If you're
work.
gonna
It's
get pegged,
manscaping.
you best have a clean bunghole.
It is a very good
Well,
advice.
no, because I fucking shave my taint too, and nobody's licking my asshole.
But you're
We don't
prepared.
No, that's not for any of that. You know, I've had a chick try to go further than the balls down. I felt
I
molested.
punched
No.
her in the forehead.
You know, the first time I got my salad tossed, oh my God, I wanted to call my mom and be like, oh
I
no,
said
it's
the same
good.
thing, except
Like,
it was
fellas, you got
different
violated.
emphasis.
Oh no.
I was like, oh my God, yep.
Nope. I was like, I need an adult. I don't like this. I felt like Deadpool when it was fucking the woman, like when she was behind him. He was like, oh no. Yeah. And this was just a tongue, so ain't nothing else fucking coming near my ass.
That's your prerogative.
I had once upon a time a chick had like them
We don't see
them Freddy Krueger type nails, and she tried to stick her finger in my. Bitch, first of all, just think of the whole situation. You try to stick a razor blade in my asshole that's already
Right?
puckered.
That's understandably terrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even enjoy that.
First time it was even came close. Nope. Hey. No.
You know
Hey,
what?
hey,
I'll
hey.
put, you know what? You suck it. I'll put my own in there. I know my nails are good.
I know where they been, bitch.
It's a little bit dirty right now, but that's okay because it's going somewhere dirtier.
No. See, I just
That's
I don't.
your
Yeah,
prerogative.
that's just you're right. That's my prerogative. That ain't saying it's right because there's
Now,
people
Jim-
like that shit.
Now Jim Norton likes beef stew booty hole fucking.
I mean, I actually, I'm not gonna say which one, but one of my kids' mom, her ex-husband, and she didn't find this out until after they got married. Which, you know,
No,
what
a
the
lot of
fuck?
shit like that
What the
comes out
fuck were
after
you
you get
doing?
married.
But apparently, he had a duffel bag full of
Dicks.
yeah, that was it.
Big old rubber ones too, probably black.
And she
What
called
else
me.
would they be made out of, Corey?
She
like
called
real
me-
ones that he chopped off of other guys,
You
like
never
Jeffrey
know.
Dahmer,
Yeah.
made out of wood,
I
like
left
some
it on.
old George Washington style
You answered
dildos.
all your
He left it
questions.
on ice.
You can make it
I've
made out of
seen
wood,
chicks
ice,
fuck each other
fucking
with
they can use food.
corn cobs.
Yeah. Whatever they like.
Look, what the Amish do in your weird fucking online videos is none of my business, Margo.
But someone
They
is
can't
doing
be
it.
Amish if they're online.
No.
They're not filming it,
You know they walk across the street usually from
But
their
they're-
houses and they use cell
but
phones.
they
get so
they
long to
can't
one
use
for a
technology. The guy filming them can.
while. Yeah.
Hey,
And they all freaks too.
I like that. I like that.
Rumspringa, man. Rumspringa.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Unleash that fucking coif of hair.
Oh boy.
Look like Greg Chin.
Oh, you could probably get you a hot fucking Amish girl for a razor.
What?
He's talking about a razor scooter. A razor scooter.
No, I'm talking about razor blade. Shave the cooter.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sure everybody has heard it 1,000 times. I got a thing for Amish chicks. You know, it's like a
Dude.
bucket list thing. But
Oh,
as
you-
far
You're
as the
gonna be
Amish,
disappointed.
as far as the Amish period,
My man's that's been there.
No, I ain't been there, done that. I know a guy who did once, and he was sorely disappointed because he was
dad.
all excited.
My dad picked him up on his way out to where's that, North Dakota, for that bike what the fuck is it called? Sturgis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sturgis.
Yeah, he said he was at a bar, and a couple of them was allowed to go out after 18 or whatever the age was.
Well, that's
They was allowed to go out
that
and kick it.
Rumspringer thing.
Yeah.
You get like
But he said, dude,
so much
he had
time
like
to
30
figure
of them.
out
He
whether
said
you want
it
to
was
be out
kinda
in the
like
world or
dirty,
not.
But
See, the cat I
they
talked.
freaky as fuck,
So when I
like
see
you
the
said.
cat I talked
They,
to about
like,
it was
bushes
just
and they like down.
the cat I talked about said it was nasty because it just a huge
A
bush.
bush, yeah.
And then she was just dead fish.
don't smell clean.
Because she
Yeah,
don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's just laying there like,
she don't know. That's the first time they go out and like experience, unless they fucking are whatever the fuck you want to call them. I don't know how many
Horses.
live in the house.
Brother, tether.
Cousins, I don't know if they live family or just, you know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know if
I don't know
cousins
if it's
live
the
with
dress or if it's the plainness or if it's
You
just
like it.
you know yeah.
You ever ride by one that hang up the laundry, and every once in a while you can see some panties like.
No, I see them a lot at the flea market though, and
Just
you know
hanging out.
everyone.
bitch, you got sneakers on. What the fuck?
If I'm dressed and I'm covered, like they'll be nice and smile and everything. But if they see me with my tattoos out and shit like that, you thought they just saw Satan.
That depends on who you see though, because some of them like that shit. They like the bikers.
Well, I'm sure they do.
I had,
but
hang out the
I had to go out one time when I was cleaning sewers and figure out a blocked up septic tank situation for them folks. And it was fucked up, man. It was the middle of the night, like 2:30 in the morning. So they're walking around with candle lanterns, like showing me shit, and I got a flashlight. And they're showing me like, yeah, it's here. Like, okay.
the men are really hard to understand.
Yeah, it's that Dutch.
It's like really thick.
Yeah. But so they show me where it is, and I keep hearing all this giggling. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It's all the girls.
I mean, now, great. And then the septic tank is a good 50 yards from the fucking house. Huge lid. So I get the lid popped, and the guy there's two dudes standing there with a lantern, right? And they keep like changing direction behind me. Like they'll start to my left, and then they'll end up behind me, and then they're off to my right, and then they'll go to the other side of me. But wherever the giggles are coming from, they're between the giggles and me. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, yeah, I can get the clock
They're
right
keeping
here.
the girls from looking at you.
Yeah,
They were standing between the girls and me. Because as I'm like, yeah, I can get it. It's the clog's right here. I'll just go get a cable and I'll
you
pop
were
it
gonna
out.
die by snoo there.
Right? Right? I'm like, I'll just go get a cable and pop it out. Like, what'll that cost us? Do we need to get do you have a generator? Do we need to go up the road and get, so and so's generator? I'm like, no. We shouldn't need to get the generator. If this don't work, we will though. And they go, oh, okay. And I'm like, y'all just hang out right here with the lantern so I can see how to get back. I could see my truck up there at the house. I'm like, oh, okay. So I start walking. And I hear all this rustling, I hear more giggling, I shine my flashlight up real quick. There was 8 of them. 8 girls.
Talking dirty.
Just from me
Just
to the
rubbing their
sink.
petticoat.
Just from me to the sink, just standing there in the darkness, looking at me like, because I had a t-shirt on, big
Yeah,
goatee,
Showing
my
off
tattoos
the
was
skin.
all out.
Yeah, showing off a little bit of skin.
And I'm just
Yeah.
walking like, what?
You
the
know they wear long sleeves and
fuck?
stockings and like.
Hell
Who's
yeah.
that?
It was like a bunch of fat girls looking
Yeah.
at a black dude for the first time.
Oh, that's fucked
Why we
up.
have to go
Fat
there,
white
Mark?
girls
We
looking
went
at
the
chocolate.
whole time without it.
They were looking
Because
at you
it's
like,
Marco.
No.
Death by snoo.
What if I go up to my van, I get my cable, and I come back, and the dude without the lantern was off to the side, shooing them all into the house.
Y'all bitches go inside now.
Right?
And
And I was like, I came back, I'm like, everybody good? I'm like, y'all good? And they were just like, yes.
All serious.
And I'm like, okay. And I popped the clog, and then they're like, are we okay? They said, yeah, we're good now. That's like $160. Okay.
But you could pop me off a couple of them snooze.
No, because I gotta turn the goddamn
Just look
check
like
in.
the curtains. The curtains and like doors painted, and the way they keep the curtains open mean.
There's a certain color on the door that
Yeah, my dad
means
told
like
me all
this
of it, 'cause he
a
was
single
into
or
it.
women that are there to be
Like when I was young, he
betrothed,
wanted me.
but they ain't letting your ass just walk up. Corey, you walk up on an
They ain't
Amish.
letting my Yankee ass
No,
up.
my dad
Yeah.
got a lot of Amish dudes like that he works for and shit. He tried to get me in that shit. Fuck all that.
I cannot see you
No,
in an
no.
Amish
I can.
anything.
I could definitely see him being Amish.
I would
no.
too, man, because them motherfuckers got money, dude.
I can see Scotty doing it for maybe a year and then fucking going back to the Scotty that we know. Like all this good living shit would totally be diminished. He would elevate to that Amish like hierarchy and then be like, fucking fuck all you guys, fuck this shit,
Right.
I'm burning this motherfucker down,
Right,
hell
that is-
Satan.
You'll see on the news, be like, 18 people were slaughtered at an Amish dairy farm.
No, it would be at an Amish fucking dog mill. That's why I have issues with the male Amish people now, because of the
They
puppy
got
mills.
puppy mills.
Yeah,
Right. And they, we found one survivor missing his legs from the hips down, and puppies just running everywhere, eating the bodies.
Yep.
And one man just standing in the trees, holding a knife, naked, staring out at us.
You said puppy farms, like what? Like
They're puppy mills.
Like they're slaughtering them and making meat out of them, like the
no,
Chinese
no,
do?
no, no, they're not
Oh,
Asian.
oh. Well, shit, I don't know what they are.
Puppy mills are where they'll take. Say, like, have you ever seen Daisy? His beautiful fucking white dog.
Yeah, I've seen
All right,
it. I've been
they'll
over there.
take his dog
And they'll just breed her,
and
breed
they'll
her, breed
put
her,
her
breed
in
her,
a
breed her,
fucking
breed her.
cage and just I mean, it gets to the point where it doesn't even seem like they're breeding a dog. It's just like fucking dogs are raping this fucking animal.
So, but
until
how
she's,
about animals
you know,
that's about to like extinct and they put them in cages and make them fuck all day? That's like the same thing. It ain't.
No,
what it
no,
is.
no, no.
It still is.
Because
you
after
force
they're
them to
done-
breed. Like what they doing to them dogs,
Okay,
you force them to do it.
there's a major difference in the fact that
I know it is,
they
but
wait the
it's
proper
about the
amount
same
of time.
point. Yeah.
So no, it's not the same thing in the slightest.
Yeah, they're just steady. You know, once the,
You still lock them up
the
and make them
females.
fuck. So
It's a lot
damn
worse
near
than
the
that,
same.
though.
I know it
It's
is. I ain't
literally
saying
like
it's right.
almost like
Yeah.
fucking
They doing it for a
rape and
reason. They
human
doing it
trafficking
for
for
just to
animals.
do it. Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
And
then when they're done,
and if we're repopulating animal species,
That's
they're not having
yeah.
this animal fuck that animal. They're artificially inseminating the female to ensure that we're getting more.
especially these days, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
we're
but
doing
the
it right.
Amish-
Like what we're talking about is they'll take that dog the second it can have another litter, they're having other dogs fuck it to have the next
making
litter,
them fuck it.
Right.
so they can sell them puppies off.
Like-
And they're
sex
not giving a
trafficking for
fuck
dogs.
about the
Right.
vetting. They're not giving a fuck about any kind of conditions or homes or what. This
No.
poor dog is just a
It's-
fucking hole in a cage.
Yeah, that's it.
And then when they're done with them, they just toss the dogs in the woods.
Yep.
What? Let them go? Or do they kill them?
No.
They just let them die. They can barely survive.
Yeah,
as
I
it
know,
is.
'cause they probably don't
You know,
feed 'em
these
right or
dogs
none of that.
are pretty much emaciated because they're constantly have puppies sucking the fucking milk from them. They're giving them minimum amount of fucking food.
Yeah.
You know, they're machines pretty much to these people.
And the feds don't blow down on them because that's some.
They can't.
No.
No, the Amish are their own.
Yeah, that's
thing.
what I'm saying.
They're
I know
like
they don't pay taxes and
they're like Native
I know
Americans,
about,
man.
I know
I don't
about
even know how
them
that
a little
even
bit.
gets to work like
Yeah.
that. I mean, and even Amish down in Mexico. And nobody wants to think that, yeah, there's Amish in Mexico.
Oh, it's probably Amish everywhere.
There was like Amish people who were getting across the border with drugs going to Canada, and nobody was fucking with them because they were
They're Amish, yeah.
Almost like a
But
diplomat kind of
the
deal.
Mexican cartels took out a big chunk of that shit because somebody crossed
That
the wrong
was
person.
That wasn't the Amish. That was what was that?
That
Well, when they
family
slaughtered all
with
them people,
the
that
one
wasn't all
teenager
Amish,
who
was
got
it?
the two kids, and they
That
ran
just
them out
happened.
maybe a few months
Yeah,
ago.
it was months
Yeah,
ago.
that wasn't the Amish. That was the
The people who they killed
They're-
weren't Amish because they got the wrong folks. They were going after the Amish folks. Like I watched this whole thing at all because I ain't never
They
knew
hit the
that
wrong
there were
family.
Amish
How do
in
you
Mexico.
they're
But you know if they're Amish.
Mormons.
they'd
They're
be
Mormons.
banned.
They weren't
Yeah,
Amish. They're Mormons.
No,
Mormons,
then
they
we're
got
talking
all
about
the
different
life.
people then.
No, because it was a group of Mormons that went from Utah or Texas or whatever, and they said, "Well, fuck it, we can't. I want to be a polygamist. We're going to Mexico." And they lived,
yeah,
and
this is a different
But
thing.
they happened to settle up this town right through the path of the drug cartel, and the drug cartel just came through and fucking killed everybody.
Yeah.
Oh no, this was something totally different.
Yeah.
This was an Amish sect that actually migrated down through Mexico, and they started a little town or whatever. But of course, you got people who are gonna. I mean, I don't give a fuck if
Cartel
you're
starting
Amish
to
or
kill 'em.
whatever.
Probably that's why they did it.
Money's money.
Yeah.
And they figured out that border control didn't fuck with the Amish, and they had a straight line from their town in Mexico all the way to Canada.
Yeah.
So they were running coke and shit through the border because nobody would fuck with them
Shoving them up their
to
horses and
Canada.
shit.
No, they didn't have to. Nobody would fuck with them because they're Amish,
Oh, it's the Amish. Go ahead.
and that's what it pretty much was. Well, anyways, there
But
was
if
a
dog
family.
smells it, they still gonna fuck with you if you're Amish or not. If it
I
smells
would
dog.
get that.
Yeah, so you hide inside a horse, they really can't smell.
But
inside
there
the
was a
horse.
family that was down around that way visiting. There was, I mean, and it was a pretty decent sized family. the cartels thought it was the Amish people coming through. Dude, they shot up the fucking whole, like, it was like a slaughter of this
Yeah, I seen what
family.
he was talking about.
And
I
then
heard
caught
what
all
you
the
was
cars on fire.
Yeah.
One boy, a teenage boy, got 2 of the kids away. Like, snatched up 2 of the little kids and, like, made it like a mile or 2 down the road, which is pretty impressive. But I guess scared as fuck, you're dashing.
It's adrenaline, brother.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was fucked up. But
Oh,
all
yeah,
because
miles an
it
hour, too.
Amish.
Ow.
And like I said, I was blown away that Amish even made their way down to Mexico. I mean, I guess they go wherever the fuck they want, but I mean, why?
Because there's some law in America that we won't let them do something.
And they probably went to a different place. Because, you know, paying taxes and all that shit, getting away from all that.
I mean,
ain't
there's
enough.
not very much that the Amish can't do. That I mean, they have their own law and shit.
They
in
have
there.
their own to an extent. Like you can't have multiple wives, regardless of what sect of whatever you are.
Oh no, that's not an Amish
No,
thing.
only Mormons can have that, right?
No.
I thought Mormons was allowed to have more than one wife.
Polygamy
Do they change
is
it?
technically
I know
no,
it's like
no,
that.
no,
No. You call it your wife, but she's not your wife.
No, you can only have one on paper, then a bunch of fucking bitches.
In
and it ain't
in
considered
America,
cheating.
polygamy is still illegal.
Correct.
You know, now they kind of give leeway here and there because if you claim that you're this religion or that religion, then you know. But on
Like
paper,
Muslims
just
will
like
have a bunch
you know,
of
like
wives.
he said,
Yeah.
you
On
know,
paper, you
are-
can have one wife.
right?
Yeah. On America,
And
you're
if
allowed
you
to have
don't,
one.
then
Yeah.
you could actually go to jail for that.
But then
you
that's
can
what,
say
that's what I mean.
cheating
Like
or
you,
nothing.
well, no, because you start claiming shit on taxes.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
and,
know,
and that-
and
It's still
then-
like living.
It's the
like
money
how you got
grab
your
from the
kids and all
government.
that. If you
Yeah.
got 8 girls living with you, you're gonna have to fucking.
Well, that's what I mean.
You're
Like
gonna have to
like if you're a dude and you've got 3 wives and 4 kids,
Yeah.
well, now you're claiming your paper wife, but you're claiming this other chick's kids
Yeah.
because they're your kids. Well, then the Fed comes down and goes, well, what about her? What does she do? Well, that's my other dependent. Well, if she's an adult, she can't be your dependent. Who the fuck is this? And then, oh, now you've got more than one wife, and now you're going to federal prison.
and then
So they let them do that shit, but it's just almost like a damn near like a mind fucking like what is that shit called when the cops set you up or something? What the fuck is it?
Entrapment?
Entrapment.
No.
no, there's
'Cause they
just
give 'em
like I
religion,
said,
but in the
they
religion
kind
they're allowed
of
to do that.
if it's a
But if they get
religious
caught-
thing,
It,
they
everybody-
kind of look away from it as
they
long
know,
as everybody gets
you're
their
not allowed
money.
to do this. You
Yeah.
start claiming stupid shit on your taxes, and you get caught,
You're fucked.
you're fucked. It's the same as anything else. You know? Like, if you're smart about it,
claim the kids. and
have
not
that
the
bitch
girls.
go have a
Yeah.
job, and...
Y'all get more back anyway if she was claiming her set and you know not her set but y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I
If
mean.
you're
Just-
knocking 4 girls, it's alright
If
for
you're
them to
already
claim the
doing
kids,
something
but you're doing
wrong,
something else.
you don't start adding wrongnesses to it. Especially that you know,
Wrongness is.
I like
Yeah.
the words you use, man. You should
I
become
mean,
a rapper.
you already know damn well you ain't supposed to be having 2 wives.
Shit.
But you have 2 wives because of your religion, and people are letting you go on that.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to start fucking like double dipping the fucking cookie jar. Okay, I got 2 wives, so I get to claim her, and I get to claim her, and I get them kids claimed, and I get
Yeah,
those
they're your
claimed,
kids. What
and
the
then
fuck?
everybody is getting no. The government. You lucky the government letting you fuck these 2 chicks.
No, I mean,
let
yeah, the chick will
alone
claim a set of kids, another chick will claim a set of kids. That's how
if
you
you
gotta
smart,
do it the right
yeah.
way. Yeah.
If you smart. These
Don't do
people,
all that
Right,
shit
a lot of
yourself.
they
these
ain't
people-
smart. What
No.
man want to live with 5 women?
exactly.
Shit.
I've
Yeah,
done it.
right.
I've
I
done
was
it.
about to say me, but
I've
no.
raised
You barely handle one.
predominantly all
Right.
daughters.
I go
I've
crazy over
lived
one
with
bitch.
the estrogen
Charlie
fucking
Sheen.
ocean.
I do too. I live
Yeah.
with 3 of them.
You're one of the few that could fucking, you're there with me. The estrogen ocean will fuck you
I
up.
grew up in a house
Listen,
with
I got
all
2.
girls.
I got 2.
That make me want to kill myself.
yeah,
It ain't
you're a
nothing to do
lightweight.
with me.
Not to
No,
mention,
you crazy.
down south,
The
I
kid
grew up
goes
with
crazy.
5 sisters.
She don't stop.
See, I had my mom was the head female, and then I had a bunch of brothers growing up, so I wasn't prepared for the estrogen flow.
No.
And I got 12 kids.
All you can do is hide, man.
6 of the 6 boys are scattered. And they don't even say, wait a minute, there's not even 6 boys. There's Mark, there's Dylan, there's Thorne, there's Derek.
4.
Yeah.
You're good
4
at-
out of 12
You're
kids.
good at the math.
4 out of 12 fucking kids were males. So we didn't have that extra fucking testosterone in the house. There wasn't football. There was dirty dancing.
Or
and
fucking
shit
Days
like
of Our
that
Lives
there.
or General Hospital.
And oh my god, that will fuck with the strongest of motherfuckers.
See,
man.
I got real lucky because my girls watch like Scrubs and Bones and like.
Yeah.
Well, I had
But
a
you
couple
the younger
that like the
generation, we're talking about older
CSIs,
ladies.
but I mean, you figure eight fucking women aside from your old lady, and they're all, so pretty much all month is a period. I mean, and once in a while they sync together, and that's not a good thing because then you have 1 week of total fucking apocalypse.
You just you gotta hide, man. You gotta hide.
Yeah. And you
You
know what
gotta
happens
hide.
when you start hiding? You get called a hoarder. Because my bedroom is where I hide, and that's where I keep all my essentials. So I got tools in my room. I got my video games in my room. I got my computer stuff that I do for the show and shit. Plus, I got a refrigerator in my room,
So you can just
and I
lock
got a
yourself
hot
in
plate.
there.
Yeah, I can
Cook, jack off, watch
well,
movies,
because I
okay.
have all that shit in the one room,
I love
I
Corey's
get called
level.
a hoarder.
I love Corey's level of priorities. Cook, jack off,
Play games.
play games.
Yeah.
Right? Right? We gotta eat the food and jerk the dick, and after that, don't matter because we're gonna want a nap.
Yeah. You got it made if you don't leave your room.
I
bud.
think it's about time that we call this shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
we
tired.
got
I
like
wanna go.
5
Fucking
minutes.
it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, this was motherfucking Full Metal Friday.
Album.
What the?
Full album, cause
Full Metal.
no,
Full
no,
Metal.
this ain't metal. He
I
tried
was
to be
thinking
metal.
Full Metal
because there was
Jacket
one
for some
rap
odd
album
reason.
and one metal
You was
album.
trying to fuck up all kind of shit because it ain't your show, so
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
up.
I can
Yeah.
do that. That's what crashing means.
Crash the shit. He be,
That's what crackhead means.
I am very, very proud that I didn't bring up any politics, though.
no.
Just punch him in the eye.
I've been
man.
trying to work on that.
Don't give me a reason, Greg. My hand is the size of the side of his head.
All right. On that note, before anybody gets bloody, we out.
Yeah. Be back
Well,
Monday.
that seems
Yep.
like it would be
Tune
the
in.
best part.
No, because nobody can see it. All they're gonna hear is.
We got the video hooked up.
It would sound
Well, I mean, I
like
got
They,
it.
Tina's
they,
great
just
as
go,
shit.
they just gonna hear smack and thump.
He got
That's
it.
all they're gonna
I
hear.
know I'm gonna go hit my cigarette while I record.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cameras over here. I
Yeah,
can make it happen
I
quick.
left a bunch of cameras here. What happened
Look
to
at
the
here.
one that was up here?
Bam.
Probably
Camera.
that show, I think.
Right.
I set
Oh,
my
that's
shit up.
I'm gonna punch you one time for all the times I've been tased over the years.
Damn, that might be a
As
lot.
long as I get to hit you back,
Shit.
it's all good.
No, this
Yeah.
is my
Hey.
retaliation for shitting shocked all these times.
You better go
Oh,
stand across the street and start over there somewhere before you.
I don't need to run up.
Yeah.
Because while I was walking across the street,
Ooh.
I'm walking to my Explorer and grabbing my taser.
I see a taser, I'm hitting somebody.
Pays off coming.
That's
no.
all it's gonna be. Somebody's gonna show me here. Brrr, I'm just gonna spin around and start swinging. I don't give a fuck who it is.
I'm
I'll knock
grabbing my
Rhea the fuck out.
taser and I'm
Like, who let the redheaded monkey in here? What the fuck?
I'm just gonna light somebody the fuck up. I hear a taser. Mario gonna come in and hand it to Corey and be like, he ain't gonna hit you. Fucking zap him. And Corey, you be like, what do I do? Hit this? Brrr, I'm gonna turn around and jack him right in the fucking mouth.
I'll never do that.
Scotty got PTSD from the fucking tasers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Do
Charlie everywhere!
You
I'm
know,
telling you,
you
listen
know, like
to-
that story when they tell you if you like burn yourself, will you do it again?
And
He would do it again.
what I
Yeah.
meant was
He would.
I ended up mixing two ideas together. I was gonna say this was Full Album Friday and be ready for Metal
Metal
Monday,
Monday.
Yeah.
but it kind of mushed together.
Yeah. You kind of
We
fucked
kind
it
of
up.
figured
That
that.
only took you 2 minutes to figure out
That's
that.
why I
excuse.
said
You
we
know, I
back
was gonna
Monday.
let you guys go with the whole taser thing because I thought it was quite funny.
Yeah.
Tasers are always funny until somebody get their jaw broke.
My grandma had a shooting one. That thing, yeah.
Dude,
Shot
here we'll
shooting.
end with this. Did I tell you how I tased myself in front of Jack up at fucking Puddin' Bay?
Oh, I think I heard this story. It's
Oh, it
good.
was silly as fuck.
What does Scotty always go through?
Well, no, it was even sillier. Like, I had this flashlight and it had a taser on it.
I know.
But I fucking...
Like I don't know that exists in Marco's life.
This one was a new one at the time. And I was taking it with me for the flashlight part just in case we had some kind of, emergency or whatever on the bikes going out there. So I'm sitting in the one by kitchen area in the cabin that we were staying in and shit. And for some reason, like, the switch was looking like it looked off to me. Or I could have been high, whatever.
One or the other.
But I'm looking at it, and Jack comes through the other room and was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't know, something's going." Dude, not only and these are Jack's words because I was out of it for that quick second. Apparently, I fumbled that fucking football like a Browns running back in this fucking playoffs.
Never.
The fucking the
Never.
flashlight flew up in the air. I started shaking and twitching and shit. he
Jack
caught the
probably
flashlight.
laughing his motherfucking ass
When
off.
I actually figured out, a couple seconds later, when I actually figured out what the fuck my dumb ass just did, dude, Jack was barely fucking standing. Face was redder
Now-
than your damn shirt, laughing his ever living ass off.
Now I want you to remember that feeling for every time I've been
Oh, that
tased.
wasn't the first time I've been
You ever
tased.
piss yourself when you got tased?
No.
I watched CJ do it. He,
He ain't talking about his son.
No.
He ain't-
Stop being bad.
That's why I laughed. As soon as he said that, all I seen was little
Greg
dude.
knew. Greg know what CJ I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They thought it'd be fun to dine and ditch and shit, right? And we pulled up because they said they got near a ride because it was like 10 deep at fucking Denny's. We pulled up and they all come running out. I seen dude get hit, Pat get hit, fall down on his face with his hands up.
Oh, no,
CJ
that-
get hit.
there's
and
a
all you
big
see is
difference.
A puddle of piss in front of him.
There's a big
Wait, you
difference.
guys got tased by like a Denny's manager or something?
No, the cops was waiting for him to come out. We were still on an
There was-
autobound on
That was like
Mahoney.
to catch a predator. They were outside
No,
waiting.
there's a major
pissed his
difference
pants.
between the shit we can buy
Yeah.
that like Margot's tased
The
me
cops
with.
shot.
Yeah,
They shot.
yeah, and the ones the cops have. The ones the cops have will put you the fuck
Nigga got hit in his
down.
back and
I
pissed all
actually
over
know
himself.
only one person that actually
myself.
took the needle one.
Tall
Yeah.
Pat was laying there all
And
fucked up.
that was my brother. You ever meet Joey?
No,
Well, Joey in his heyday, because
I know your other.
One-
I know your other brother.
no, he's dead. Louis
No,
Pooh, the autistic one. Alberto.
no,
Yep, that's the one. Jose. He's the one that worked with you.
yeah,
Yeah, that.
the,
Jose.
Jose? Yeah, the one who down the way here.
Yeah, well, no, my brother Joey, once upon a time, he was an excellent boxer. And then after that, he fucked his hands up in a street fight. But after that, he kept lifting for the longest time. So he was like cock diesel, but dumb as a fucking brick. So he thought that no authority could talk to him. He was down at the bar on the east side, and I guess he got into an argument with a cop.
On the east side.
The cop fucking, I guess, supposedly tossed his keys. So Joey hit him, and they shot him with a taser.
Fucked
So
his
Joey
ass up.
kept hitting him. Like, the fucking ones with the needle. The only reason why Joey got out of that whole thing was cop was embarrassed that he got his
yeah.
ass whooped after he tased my
After you
brother.
tase somebody.
So he was like, you can just go home because I really
But
don't wanna
I
deal
do
with
not
this.
suggest getting that shit done.
No.
Because Joey was a big fucking walking dumbass with muscle.
He probably went home, went to bed that night,
Woke
and then
up
like
like,
4
what
hours
the
later
fuck?
was like,
Yeah, twitching still. Smoking.
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
And then she caught up with him 5 hours later.
Once
once
upon
that
a
shoots
time,
you,
that
you
dude
stitches
was like,
after a
he
while.
was. I wouldn't say he was
Fucking
bulletproof,
something.
but he was fucking pretty.
Well, that was fucking. Did you ever? That was. We'll end with this story. It was the episode of Cops where there's actually 2 episodes of Cops. The one where the dude, old black dude, was arguing with some lady, and the cops was like, "Get on the ground, I'm gonna tase you." Big old fat guy, right? Not even big old, just got a beer gut, holding a cigarette, shirt wide open, and he goes, the cop goes, "Get on the ground, I'm gonna tase you." And he's just staring at the chick, and the cop just says, "Taser," brrr, and hits him, and you watch both the prongs hit him, and it's brrr, and the guy looks at the chick and goes, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch," and just slowly climbs to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
That's one of my favorite ones. He's like, "I'm gonna kill
I'm
you,
gonna
bitch."
fuck you up, bitch.
I'm gonna kill you, bitch, and then he just gets on the ground. And the other one was this dude's running, right? Like you can hear him on the radio hollering, like, "Oh, we're coming this way, we're coming this way, we're coming this way." And the cop's standing there, holding his taser, waiting for this dude to come around the corner at the alley. Dude comes out of the corner at the alley, looking like Maurice Claret back in the fucking day, right? Right. Cop goes, "Taser," and shoots at this guy, and they had to play it back in slow mo because. Like the taser went out and you heard it crackling, and dude just kept on running. And they played it back in slow mo because right when the cop shot the taser, the guy went like this. He swatted the fucking prongs out of the air.
Yeah, you heard it was just a reaction.
Like he was just like he came out running, he went whack, and like they played it frame by frame. You saw the prongs go doot, 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 and then they just both turned and went this way.
Smack the fuck out of it.
Just one hand and just smacked both them prongs and just kept on trucking.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Ninja Warrior.
All right, y'all. We got a warning,
Gotta be
so we're
safe.
out.
We're
Yep.
out.
Good night.
Bye.